You're watching PTV.
I want my PTV.
I want my PTV.
I want my PTV.
You're watching PTV.
watching PTV Live Holiday Edition. Starring Arnie De Herrera, Doug Silva, Ben De Herrera, and and Sherry Ketzel. Featuring all your favorite Christmas crafts with Sherry, holiday drink recipes, and holiday home decorating tips from the boys, holiday shopping, and so much more. It's time now for PTV Live.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to PTV Live. I'm Arnie.
I'm a Doug.
I'm Ben, and Sherry is on her way.
Yeah, it's been a busy day for her.
No retirement crap.
Don't sound so excited, Doug.
So, yeah, I guess people were asking about the tree that was in that opening. That was actually from our niece, Megan.
Yeah. I'd mistaken it for Sherry's, and then I saw the glass seahorse go by. And I went, oh, that's Megan.
And there's Todd of Christmas Clatter. That is his typical greeting, hello, with two Christmas trees. So, yeah, you know, Christmas just makes everyone happy.
Oh, yeah, this is definitely going to be a happy Christmas. I have it right here. I got oh my gosh. I got it. I had to open it up to make sure there was no, like, old people funk or pet urine or cigarette smoke. So I wanted to make sure there was no weird smells. This smells like the 1980s. I'm happy.
Yeah, so.
We're talking about a package thing.
Hello, Sherry.
Hi.
How are you?
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Getting your
Okay is good.
your work done.
Yeah, they gave me my retirement party today after work. So,
It was postponed from about 3 weeks ago.
but I've got to show you two signs that were made for me. There was this one.
Can we present?
Yes, we can. As you present, I'm going to go ahead and do this kind of thing. Hello there. Let me find the... Oh, gosh, I am rusty on this. Hi, Rob.
Did you see this one?
Miss Sherry, go on, and so forth.
Okay.
That's cute.
And then one of the kindergarten classes, I've read them a story about a quilt and showed them some of mine. So they made me a paper quilt. Let's see here if I can open it.
Oh, my goodness.
That was the kindergartens?
This is one of the kindergarten teachers, yeah, and her
Okay,
Cute.
that's very clever. And they all got to what? Decorate?
They all did one of the flowers, and then she did the stitching in it, and then what did it say in the corner over here?
Thanks for keeping us together.
Oh, bless.
I just got a text from Jeff, and his daughter is waving at us on the TV.
Oh,
Sweetie.
she's such a little sweetheart. Oh,
So I'm gonna open up cards while you guys are talking.
okay. Well, just keep the tissue nearby in case any tears happen.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I fought them off like crazy. It's
Okay. Outlaw Geek brings up a very valid question. Did the students use Mod Podge?
No, they didn't.
Just construction paper and glue.
Glue sticks. Yeah,
Glue
glue
Glue sticks. Yeah, glue sticks are a lot easier. A lot easier. Oh my goodness. Well, it's holiday edition. Of course, every Monday before the 25th of each month, we celebrate Christmas
On or
around
before
here.
or around.
Yeah. So
Maybe
we
we
just
should-
celebrate.
Oh.
What was that, Ben?
So Megan just texted me to say that the little one just waved back.
Oh.
They're
that
getting
is really cute.
This is how, when you're 3 and younger, they only know FaceTime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question about the 80s.
It smells like the 80s.
Scratch and
I
sniff
mean,
stickers with a hint of Aquanet.
don't know. As you can see, I'm sans hair, so I didn't have the big bouffants and flock of seagulls. What is the headband and the mullets?
Yeah, mullets. You know.
The flock of seagulls mullet, and the big old hair.
The mullet, of course, is a business in front and all the fun and partying in the back.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, I had poofy hair when I was younger, but this is what happens when you get.
Here's that one.
Okay, she's obviously enjoying.
Obviously, she's not interested.
No,
So-
I'm listening.
This
I'm
this
listening.
instead of her crafting, this is what she's distracting herself with. This
Yeah,
evening.
sort of nervous.
We have the tissue here for Sherry, but it's also twofold because my allergies have really been kicking my butt today.
Oh, you and him,
Me.
producing
Oh.
an endless amount of spume and mucus.
Yeah.
We got to go to Costco to get more tissue. You've been literally blowing through the boxes.
I see a Disney gift card.
Yeah.
Hi, Sherry.
Okay.
That's wonderful.
That's the second one I've gotten today.
Apparently, Todd has a PhD in mullets.
See, I can't remember what his hair was. I got to look at your last video. I can't remember what kind of hair you had. We went to San Francisco on Friday, and let's just say I was very red.
Yeah.
I bet you were.
Yeah, windburn and
Windburn, but it was overcast, so I'm like, oh, I'll be fine. I need a hat.
Mm-hmm. So, well, how about we? Oh, look at
You want to
this.
see something else?
What else did you get? Joanne's?
No.
Nice Jim.
Can we get some more sunshine, please?
Holy macaroni from the Amazon?
Yeah.
A $100 gift card to Amazon?
Yeah, she's being rewarded for 7 years at this one school. Frankly, it's not
The
enough.
7 is in this one, and then it was 13 in the other?
13 in this classification, and then 5 as the librarian at Redwood Heights.
Yeah. I remember the librarian. That was fun.
It was a fun position.
Well, I need to send Doug to the
I
refrigerator
gotta go fetch ice.
to get some ice because I think we're going to make a cocktail. Oh, well, you know what? Just before we do that, why don't we check up on Chatty first? Chatty was hanging out in the backyard with us. You can see the cobwebs there on the hose little housing. Chatty was hanging out with us in the backyard this time. We are doing a little more work in the backyard.
What
But,
were you do? Oh, you were working on the patio.
Yeah, we'll talk a little more about that on a little later on in the show. But I just wanted to bring to the attention to everyone that Chatty was with us, making sure that we were okay back there.
I'm surprised he even took his precious Hallmark ornaments outside, so...
But Chatty's fine. He really enjoyed his time there with us. So, yeah. Obviously, he's got a smile on his face about it. So, yeah, he's happy.
Oh, I'm loving how the staining lacquer of the concrete... Oh my god, this backyard.
We'll definitely be showing that too. But let's make a cocktail. This is a white Christmas cosmopolitan. I want to make sure that we keep it with the Christmas theme. And oh my goodness, Margie! Congratulations, Sherry, a $5 super chat on your retirement. Margie, thank you very much. Very, very much appreciated. I am going to be making a white Christmas cocktail, but I'm going to start with the fruit juices this time. And I'm actually making a double because both Doug and
I actually want to drink.
both Doug and I are going to be having a cocktail. So I have a coaster for you
After the weekend?
and a coaster for me. So what I'm going to do is start with the juices and put in 6 ounces of white cranberry
Looks
juice.
like pee. Oh, that's a lot.
There it
I
is.
had cocktails Saturday night.
I know. I saw you were at the Tiki Bar in downtown Sac.
And then the
Jungle
juice
Bird.
of 1 lime. So that's in there now. Then I'm going to go ahead and put in some triple sec. And in this case, I'm doubling it. So it's going to be 2 ounces of triple sec.
We love Luxardo brand stuff.
Yeah.
We bought the cherry liqueur yesterday.
So this is Luxardo Triplum. It's a real nice, smooth triple sec. It's a good orange liqueur. So I'm going to go ahead and pour 2 ounces into a measuring cup here because it's a lot easier to pour that much liquor into
them in a little
rather
shot.
than pouring it just in a shot glass over and over and potentially making a big mess. There we go. Now, this one is a bigger bottle, but not nearly as big as it's been in the past. We've got a bottle of vodka from Costco.
I still have that big bottle of vodka.
And in this case, I'm going to put 4 ounces in this one because it is
huge.
2 ounces. So, and
You're not spilling? No.
we're
Okay.
done there.
That's definitely half a cup. Okay, this gets done.
So then I'm going to go ahead and pour it into the shaker.
Wow, this is big gulp size. Holy mackerel.
Well, it's for 2. It is 2. This is a white Christmas Cosmopolitan for 2. And there's a lot of ice in there, too. By the way, this cocktail is sponsored by Cruising for Food. Wanda of Cruising for Food bought us the shaker, so all our cocktails are sponsored by Cruising for Food. So thank you, Wanda.
Lead crystal. Because we're that kind of fancy.
And in this case, you shake it up to get a little dilution in it because you want some of the water melting down on the ice. You also want it cold. There.
That looks amazing.
Yeah, it actually
looks like White Christmas.
You can garnish the glass with a rim of salt and maybe an orange wheel or a lime wheel. But in this case, I'm just going to pour it clean. There you go, Doug.
Yeah.
And you pour these into a martini glass.
And I'm better not spill it, but I don't think we will. Is that it?
Yeah. There's a little bit more left, so
Holy mackerel, there is more.
We can still enjoy that.
I don't want it too much. Okay.
But
Ching ching.
cheers. Let's see. Oh, White Christmas Cosmopolitan. Oh, that is smooth.
Very smooth.
That is smooth. It's not too sweet from the cranberry juice. Get some of the sour from the lime. That's actually very nice. I really like it.
I actually had 2 cocktails at the Jungle Bird, but that afternoon I went to the nail salon, which is a new one, and they do complimentary drinks. So I had my choice of water or lemonade or Coke, Diet Coke, a mimosa, pink champagne,
You were in the shishi area of getting your
white wine or a margarita, and the salon chairs go all the way back. So if I wanted to, I could have leaned all the way back while they did my pedicure and had my margarita.
And this
I
is
don't know
and
what.
this is in a newer area. This isn't in another place you've never gone to.
I had never gone there before.
You sure you had a triple Saturday?
I did. And
Hashtag
it was
bougie boozy.
wonderful.
Bougie boozy.
Bougie
Yep,
boozy.
bougie, bougie. No, this place it's only been open 2 months and it's not far. It's the only one close to where the kids live.
She's talking about the nail salon, not the bar.
Yeah,
I'm
the
impressed that they serve alcohol.
Oh, it's that town.
I'll tell
That
ya,
town
I
is
don't-
full of desperate housewives and tech wives that have nothing else to do after their spin class.
I don't know if it was a mix or if it was
It's that area. You wouldn't get it in your hood.
or if it was straight out of a bottle. But boy, was it a good margarita.
Oh, I'm sure it was. Why don't we go ahead and get started with the Hallmark movie review?
Yes, please.
Okay, so when
Yeah,
Lauren,
that area is very bougie anyway.
when
'Cause it's
Lauren
like-
meets Park Ranger Adam in Utah's Zion National Park, things with her job as an assistant curator at the Natural History Museum of Denver get
Denver.
complicated. Will she be able to return a set of ancient vases to their origin, or will love get in the way?
So Sherry, you gave it a
Yeah.
10 and you cried a lot.
Did you watch it, Sherry?
I had not seen it.
Okay, you're gonna give it a 10 and you're gonna cry a lot.
And the only reason why you're going to give it a 10, main reason, for those that, I don't know that we've ever shown it directly, But Sherry recently, as a wedding, as an anniversary gift, received a wedding vase, and it's what it is. It's
Native American.
It's a Native American vessel that has two spouts that come out, and the spouses that are getting married drink out of one out of each spout. That is the tradition. In this particular movie, there are 3 of these vases that are donated to the Natural History Museum in Denver. But the curator there is doing some investigating, and she thinks that there's a 4th one that's missing.
So unsuit, she goes to Zion to find it, runs into stuff. So the movie is very, very GG rated, super G rated Indiana Jones.
Yes.
To find this 4th wedding vase. I was engaged because we know about the wedding vase because Tom gave you one.
Now,
That's what made me feel and watch it, and it was a little slow.
but
it was a good movie.
It was slow. It was a very slow film to begin with, but then once the mystery of the 4th phase got going and they went to Zion and they started looking for it, things got a little interesting. So the movie started to move. What did you think, Ben?
I was enjoying it until the woman, the female lead, was questioning what symbol it was, and it was a Cocopelli, which is the god of fertility, and the fact that she didn't know that just totally blew her credibility with me. If she works in a natural history museum, that is one of the first signs that you would even know about Native Americans.
Yeah, Cocopelli is very prominent.
Yeah.
I mean, she was just, ignorance was written into the script, and I didn't care for that angle. Other than that, the story was pretty good, and it was actually a fairly enjoyable film. Richard was watching it, and he bailed on it early on, and I think if he had stayed around and given it a chance, he might have given it a little bit of a better score than 0.
Paul, our Hallmark savant, gave it 4 Ben burritos. It was interesting, but did the Ranger look a little like Eddie Munster?
Oh yeah, there was,
and it did have some slow parts.
She didn't really look like a natural history. She had a lot of dumb blonde moments. He was too pretty for a park ranger.
Put down.
No.
And then I didn't feel like he was Native American, but I love the grandmother. She was putting everybody on. She knew what was going on.
So what's going on there, Ben?
Mary's gonna go get her vase.
Oh, gotcha.
If it wasn't for this vase, I probably wouldn't be so intrigued and wanting to know.
But I did enjoy the film. We were debating on what score to give it, and as I was thinking about it, I was somewhere between 5 and 7 gold crowns out of 10.
I just gave it 6.
But I really enjoyed the film. I thought it was a much better venture than some that they've done in the past.
Yeah, it wasn't so preachy, save the earth crap.
Yeah,
and
that I appreciated.
Huh?
That I appreciated, that it wasn't necessarily saving the earth or whatever. However, it was a little preachy as far as Native American culture and all that. But
not bad, though.
Being part Native American, I actually appreciated that.
That's what I don't think it was heavy-handed or ham-fisted, as some person would say.
Yes.
It was enough to say, we're taking stuff that was not ours.
So that's the wedding vase.
That's a Native American wedding vase, and different Native Americans had patterns on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one does not.
It actually has a lot of dust on it.
So yeah, since that happened, it was, Sherry, you will like it. I
do believe you will enjoy this one, Sherry. So give it a watch.
I have to go back and watch it.
Definitely.
Yeah, but I love the grandmother. She was just spicy.
But what Paul said about how he looks a little like Eddie Munster, the picture there beneath Ben and Sherry, that's a picture of Cindy Busby and David Gridley. So David Gridley was the park ranger. And yeah, I guess he does give off.
I was as I was watching it, I was looking at him and I'm going, he looks more Caucasian than he does Native American.
But
But
as the mixed up blood,
understanding that there is a long line of Native Americans that were full-blooded Native Americans that led into more of a blend of races, that would probably lead to that type of look.
he was really stretching it to kind of have that
exactly.
Native American
I was
look.
leaning toward a 7, but I had at first I was at a 5, and then I gave it a 7. Doug gave it 6. So
Greatest TV park ranger, I would
Yes.
say Ranger Smith
Mr. Ranger, sir.
from Yogi and Boo Boo. Yeah,
Bear.
Yogi and Boo Boo.
Definitely.
I always call it Jellystone. I can't say Yellowstone. I call it Jellystone.
Yes, he does.
So yeah, it was.
Okay. So it's actually it was a good watch. I would recommend you catch up on it, Sherry.
I will.
Yeah,
this
it
is
was.
This is one that we would definitely say, yeah, go ahead and give it a watch.
The one and done, but it was. I would.
Now
Much better than the previous National Park Romance that we had earlier this year.
Yeah.
That was painful.
Next week is going to be really painful because it's
I'm gonna
another
start cutting my.
the Love Club.
Yeah, it's one of the films from the Love Club, and that was one of 4 films that was done. I'm very concerned because the first one they showed us was so awful. We gave it the first 0 crowns rating ever.
I'm already anticipating a headache in advance of it.
It's all about self-abuse. It's going to be horrible.
And
It's
Paul
gonna be-
is absolutely right. It was definitely better than what they've had out lately.
Yeah.
So
There was like a little slow moments, but I felt like I wanted to be intrigued to find out what was going on. You know, it was pretty
look
good.
at that. Pam says we have a Jellystone campground here, and they play old Yogi Bear cartoons at night. Fun place.
Oh,
That's so cute, Pam. That's great. Well,
thank you.
in keeping with our Christmas theme, we have a little thing that we're going to show you. So watch this.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead and watch this.
This program was made possible in part by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
Next time on Pepper Tree Villa, it's a taste of Christmas you won't want to
This one's
miss.
for my peeps.
Okay.
This is a gingerbread turd.
It reminds me of the gingerbread man from Shrek.
It's nasty. It's not thick and creamy. It's like flavored
You know what?
water. That unfortunately cannot go back to Trader Joe's. That's down the drain it goes. It smells like wet paper and feet. Licked sourdough bread. It should get rid of the numbing sensation. Oh yep, that's going back to Trader Joe's or wherever.
That's not bad. No. This one's a keeper.
Really? It's going back. We're 0 for 3 now.
These are thin. Yeah. I did not like the tea. Did not like the eggnog, and I definitely did not like the Stollen.
The reviews are in. I'm not nauseated.
These are not going back to
Okay,
Trader
everyone.
Joe's.
I can honestly say I've never dipped a stroopwafel in my life. Lego my stroopwafel.
These are winner. These are not going back to Trader Joe's.
All right.
It seems like those things need raisins.
Yeah, these are not going back to Trader Joe's. Oh, it smells like toothpaste.
JoJo's peppermint cookies now with more whitening power.
These are going back to Trader Joe's.
Let's go with a raspberry cookie.
They absolutely have 0 flavor. They taste like nothing.
I think the flavor is supposed to come from the raspberry.
No, those are going back to Trader Joe's. What is up with all these hard, crunchy cookies?
This is a fruitcake. I've never had it before.
Oh my god, the guy's brave.
Take one for the team.
He's my hero. Oh my lord, look at the
Swallowed.
Oh my, look at the
It looks like candy. You swallowed.
Okay, you're getting the tang.
This is going back to Trader Joe's.
Don't miss a Pepper Tree Villa taste of Christmas right here on PBS. Brought to you in part by Trader Joe's.
We use the Friendly TV app to watch Hallmark. And now we can watch Lifetime, History, A&E, and more. There are over 30 channels from which to choose. We can even add Hallmark movies now to our subscription. Plans start at just $6.99 a month with no commitments. Download the Friendly TV app today at try.friendlytv.com.
You're watching PTV.
Okay.
Those are the longest commercial breaks I've ever seen back to back. Jen from More Sunshine, Hemi eating the fruitcake remind me of when you give a dog peanut butter, it just licks the top of its muzzle or mouth forever. And that just reminded me of him.
As we're getting started, I want to bring this one to attention. Roxanne asked the question, does Trader Joe's really take returns? Yes. Yes, they do.
Yes. And if you want to try anything in the store, anything, even beverages, you take it up to one of the cashiers or someone over there or to the counter, you can taste it right then and there. So, I've done that a couple of times.
Yes.
Just, I want to try this, please. I want to try
Trader
this.
Joe's.
They'll do it right there.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
Trader Joe's is a lot like Costco in that respect, where they stand behind their products and will return gratefully or graciously. And they'll either give you a store credit or just give you your money back. They're a really good company.
Flat down, they want you satisfied. They want satisfied customers.
Well, I was at the cashier and I'm like, ooh, cookie, like sprinkle cake candy thing. It was right there. And the cashier said, give it to me. And I gave it to him. They opened it up and I tried it right there while they were checking it out. I was eating the candy right there because I thought it looked good. And they said, here, try it. Right then.
Here's a good question. Outlaw Geek is asking, so if you taste something at Trader Joe's and you don't like it, do they put it back on the shelf? No, they do not. Actually, what they do is they take it to the break room for the employees, and the employees get to sample what that item tastes like.
Because pretty much Trader Joe's employees eat almost everything, and that's how they taste it. So don't be afraid. If you want to know what some chips are, take it up to the little customer service. I want to try this, please.
Okay, so we're looking here at the first edition of the Puppy Love series.
Yeah. This little guy is the first keepsake ornament in the series Puppy Love.
Is it still going?
It's still going.
Yeah, Megan has been collecting it since 1991.
Yeah, she has every one. So
we have what?
This is going to be edition number 23 in the series.
We have quite a few. We have a couple of them.
Ben, apparently Benji recognizes what you have sitting in front of you.
Watch this SeaWorld thing, everybody. Watch Benji's video he just dumped.
Yeah, that's right.
What is with the mouth on that
That's right.
thing? It's like a sad peep. What is that thing?
This is Gudetama. He is known as the lazy. He is known as the lazy egg, and he has the attitude of meh. And I didn't show this last week. He has a little butt.
But what is that related to, a movie or something?
No, this is part of the Sanrio family, so related to Hello Kitty and such.
A very Japanese thing.
Yeah. So anyway,
yeah, it is a very Japanese thing.
But
this character was introduced to me, and he's very much my attitude the last few weeks. So it fits really well.
Do you sit there and
An
show your
egg?
butt cheeks like that?
I don't show my butt cheeks.
But the thing is that that's going to be changing.
Ben doesn't show skin.
So
Trust me.
We'll talk a little bit about that a little later. Oh, Ken says he must be a plumber.
Show the butt crack.
I've got the rose for it.
I love that. Okay. Well, as long as we were talking about Trader Joe's.
What's new at Trader Joe's?
So, it's not necessarily new, or at least maybe it is, but I've never seen it before. We bought pizza crust, and they're these large rectangles. They come two in a pack. I guess you would say they're similar to Boboli.
It's their kind of version, I think, of Boboli, but it's a flatbread.
Yeah,
like a flat crust,
but it's a pizza crust.
And
So we decided to give it a try, and here it is. That's what it looks like. That's the package. And yeah, it's a light, chewy crust with great flavor and texture, and that little label does not lie. It really is very
you
good.
got the camera really close up to that.
Yeah, you could see the texture and everything with it.
Okay.
So,
Or you're just trying to not do your dirty counter.
And it's very hot, so the fan is still going on it.
yeah.
But here's the end result of the pizza.
Oh my god,
As
it's so good.
Right out of the oven.
Pepperoni and mushroom.
It's a little scorched.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
fine.
And that pizza
And then we
sauce
used
is spot on.
Trader Joe's.
Yeah, we used the pizza
Our
sauce that
pizza sauce.
Ben showed
There we
off
go.
in the
Okay.
his
Give
latest
that a try.
episode of Life with Ben.
Now, is the sauce as good as the round table pizza when you combine it with everything else?
Yes.
It is?
Actually, yes.
Okay. How's the crust? Is it a decent crust? I mean, it's from Trader Joe's.
It is very pleasant. It's
Better-
definitely zesty.
So the crust is better than, say, Boboli?
Oh yeah, no, this is really good.
Great.
I didn't know how hot it was. So I was being very dainty. I hate scorched pizza mouth.
So yeah, we threw a couple little chunks of pineapple on
Oh
it yesterday.
my god. Yes, I eat pineapple with my pizza, people.
So does my husband.
It's the whole sweet, salty thing. It's amazing. Pepperoni pizza with pineapple.
Nope.
Yeah, and the thing is that Jim, yeah, that looks great. What's great about it is that, of course, you can do a vegetarian option as well with that. So it's when you do a pizza, of course, toppings are all your choice.
Toppings. It all matters the good cheese. We got the good whole milk cheese. We got the sauce down, perfection. And your doughs could be focaccia, flatbread, Neapolitan, crispy, thin, puffy, Detroit. It's more the sauce. I got to play with the doughs.
Yeah, but that sauce, if you have not yet seen Ben's video of us doing a copycat recipe from Round Table Pizza, please go do it. If you don't want to write down the recipe from the video,
that's why I love Benji.
We'll go ahead and send it to you. Just send us an email at peppertreevilla@gmail.com and we'll send you the recipe. The recipe is amazing. Yeah, it
really is.
It really
perfect.
is. Oh, look at that. People are talking about that they all like pizza, and Mark made a pizza tonight.
Man, cheese stuffed pressed pepperoni sauce, bell pepper.
That does
I haven't
sound
had-
good.
I haven't had dinner yet, so this is making me really.
Yeah, you guys are. I know you two are like, hurry it up.
I'm so sorry. Well, let's go ahead and continue on with our Christmas theme. Okay.
I'm next. I'm first.
Of course, this section is sponsored by More Crap Delivery.
Yes.
In this case, Doug has something that he wants to show.
Oh god, this is like a Wednesday or Tuesday night. He was already in bed, and I was like, I'll look at Facebook. And I just I had good groups, a lot of groups. Then Vintage Christmas came up, and you got to show the picture. I know you want it.
Oh, that's right.
So in this picture, in Vintage, this woman said,
I'll just drop it here and
I got these ornaments from my grandmother, my husband's grandmother. And if you can see up in the top where there's a little girl with a white plastic one, and right underneath it is it looks like mice. and it's another plastic one, and then this one over here in the bottom
left.
where there's holly, and then that top one with this, you see Santa's butt. Those are the ornaments that Todd from Christmas Clatter. I explained to them those are my favorite all-time ornaments. Well, her name was Nicole, and she said, "Here, look, I got all these ornaments, these boxes from my husband's grandmother." And I immediately shot at Instant Messenger and says, "Oh my gosh, there's these ornaments in the box." I'm literally like coming unglued. And then I explained it. I said, "There's quite a few ornaments in there. Can you send me a picture of all of them in those boxes? Because it looked like it came from a set." So I shoot off the email. And then curiosity got to me. Don't do this at midnight.
Yeah, and you see,
I wanted to do something. I should have never done it.
that curiosity always gets him in trouble.
But it's a good thing. So I'm like, God, there's more out there. And I remember the mice. I don't have the mouse one, and I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if it's at my parents' house, but I remember the little mouse family. So I did something. I clicked on eBay on the little thing, and that's the worst thing to do. And all I did, there is never in the world I'm never going to find these ornaments. And she's not going to sell them. And I would never ask. That's tacky. So I typed in eBay, white plastic vintage Christmas ornaments. That's all I did. Can you get any more broad range? White plastic vintage Christmas ornaments. And I hit go, and it came up over 5,000. I should have screen captured it, and you still do. Type in white plastic vintage Christmas ornaments. It'll come up with 5,000. Well, I'm like, I'm not going to find these. I don't even know what these things are. But I just started scrolling down, and not even 12, 13, or 14 in, I happened to see an eggshell of white ornaments. I found them. I am no joke. No joke. And there were 12 of them, and I have 4 of them. I had to open them up so there's no funk to them. I cannot believe for $25 I found the whole set of the white plastic vintage Christmas ornaments. I am beyond thrilled. These are the most cherished things on the planet. They're going to me with, they do have the old 8.
For you.
That's the one I always put in. Oh, and this one. This is the one I was telling Todd all about. They're they're tacky.
They're shatterproof.
They're shatterproof. They're ugly as sin. But I grew up with these, and this is the little mouse family.
And there's the one with the holly.
Oh my God.
Like you didn't grow up with the whole dozen. You grew up with just the ones you have.
I just grew up. I have 4. I have this one, the snowman, the sugar thing. I have the bells. I love the bells. And I got Santa. That's all I have. But I have all of them. They do have an old, musty, 1980s smell. But they don't smell like old people or cigarette smoke or pet urine. But I have them all. I am so happy. I am so happy. And the whole set was $25 with 10% off. So I texted him. I said, "Are you up?"
I'd already gone to bed.
I said, "Are you up?" And I said, "I did something." I needed to know if we had still money in our PayPal because I didn't have the password yet. They wouldn't let me log in. And I said, "I did something." And I said, "See what I found on Facebook?" And I gave him the story of my childhood. I'm like getting all emotional and sweating. And I'm like, "Look, I found them on eBay."
Doug is so excited right now.
I'm so excited. I am.
You think he fell into a vat of pine cones.
Oh, God. I cannot believe this whole set.
Hi, Holly.
Is all right here. I mean,
so
yeah, and it's just they're in great condition, and I can't believe they're all out of 5,000, and all I typed in was white plastic vintage Christmas ornaments in eBay. Never.
And he hit pay dirt.
Yeah, so they were $25 with 10% off. So I tell Ben this, and he says, "That's it." So they were shipped in like 4 days. I had to open them. I was going to do it all together, but I couldn't help myself. So I had to share that. It's just, these are my ornaments. When Todd asked about it, I couldn't get them. But those are the simple, basic.
You have to understand something. Doug does not get this excited about very much.
Now I have to go to the bathroom. But it's also this alcohol, and I'm really, really excited.
Ben, do a timestamp.
Stop it. Stop it. You're making me feel bad and making me blush in not a good way.
No, it's fine. It is fine.
Oh, but I got the whole set, so I don't know how I'm going to decorate with these. They're going to probably be all cluttered in one pot of the tree. Because I create like an altar on the tree that I sit by.
Do a wreath that you stare at when you sit on the john.
I'm not going to put them in the potty. I don't want little backsplash or stench on them. No. I might do it to the 4 I already have. Then I didn't realize, were these the size of the balls I had last time? I think they are.
Kid said I was waiting for the drinks to kick in.
Oh, no, it is. I got that warm fuzzy inside, and it's not the Del Taco talking.
Richard wants us to start over. Hello, Richard.
No. Yeah, he will. That was the story. 5,000 things on eBay. And it was meant to be. It was timing. It was fine. Then Nicole, after I asked her to take a picture, she did. She sent a picture of all of them.
Yeah.
And she thanked me, and I told her, oh my gosh, I thanked her. Or, no, I thanked her. She didn't thank me. So there was some thinking going along, and she only has 10 of them. I have... I'm not. The drink is far away. And I'm using 2 hands.
Dear.
Pam's dying laughing.
Okay.
Go ahead, you guys.
Let's go ahead.
So I got my crap, and I'm very happy.
Let's go ahead and take a quick break then. You're watching PTV Live.
Make it after all.
The 407 Original Brand Apparel celebrates Orlando's famous area code as an affordable casual line of clothing that allows you to say you love Orlando without saying you love Orlando. Shop my online store for men and women's 407 Original Brand Apparel today, where American Express is warmly welcomed.
And that's what Richard looks like from the Orlando guy.
Yeah.
Skinny, young, fresh.
So yeah, we're going to be doing a little bit of a taste of Canada, you know. And we'd like to thank our friend Scott who is from Canada, as well as his best friend Rona, for providing the snacks to us. Today,
she's supposed to be coming in the not so distant future, and she's asked us, do we need more stuff?
She's bringing more snacks.
I don't know what's in Canada, so
I actually like anything from Tim Hortons.
I don't know, but
these are ketchup chips from Pringles.
Woo. They
Ketchup
smell like they smell like the Heinz factory.
Yeah, they do.
They're very prominent chips in Canada.
They smell like Hunt's when Hunt's was canning tomatoes here in Oakland.
Oh yeah, they sure do.
That smell reminds me of
It
childhood.
smells like cardboard to me.
Maybe reset your smeller.
Here, you eat the first one. I don't do first or heels.
Okay, Ben, Sherry. I need another.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I like them.
Yeah, it's not. They're delicious.
Well, they're amazing. You just need more one.
Those are good.
I'm gonna make a T-shirt on the cricket that says "I put ketchup on my ketchup." That has the Heinz. That has the Heinz logo on it.
Heinz
and the font, but it says "I put ketchup on my ketchup."
I know Alameda is a city right across from Oakland, across the estuary. They used to have.
We were there on Friday.
A Del Monte processing factory there, and they would do a lot of tomatoes and things like that. This is what it would smell like on that part of Alameda.
No, it was Heinz down on East 14th.
Well, Heinz too, but the Del Monte was in Alameda.
It's that brick building down at the end
Yeah,
of the
right.
island.
Yeah, right there along the island. Yeah.
Well, all I know is that I'm hungry, and this is like not helping.
Yeah.
And you're right, Benji. Ketchup chips make sense if done right. They're just like cold, thin, crispy French fries.
It probably you need more of the ketchup dust that's at Trader Joe's. I want more dust.
Yeah,
they're good. I just want more dust.
Yeah, this will be completed.
Yeah, I'm no.
This is not going
back to Canada.
Yep.
No.
But definitely, that's something that I will want to continue on with. Those are good. So
there's actually French on the back of that. Yay, French.
Yeah, that's going back to Trader Joe's. Yeah, indeed.
No, going back to Canada.
But it's not going to go back to Canada. So
I want those maple cookies.
Let's go ahead. Oh yeah, that does sound good.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and move on here. Okay, so Sherry, you just got back from a trip, so you didn't have time to do any crafting prep or anything like that. So we thought, let's go ahead and do a So This Happens segment. And Jim's got a question here. It says, how do they compare to ketchup Doritos?
I can't say that I even knew they existed.
Jim? Dorito.
Jim tried the ketchup Doritos on his show last week.
Oh.
Oh, I'll have to look for some because I like Doritos.
Oh, I was a little bit.
I
was a little preoccupied last Tuesday.
He seemed to like them, but I'll tell you, I have not had the ketchup Doritos, Jim, so I don't have a comparison on that. But I do like the Pringles from Canada, so definitely. But in this case, I'm going to go ahead and start with me on this one. I have an office where I work at, and I work for our local county, and we handle some various things. And one of the things that we do is, well, let me see if I can show this to you. You know what? Let's go ahead and start with the backyard update first, because then I'll be able to go on to the next one. The backyard update. That is this right here.
Progressing.
Doug and I started doing work again in the backyard. We only have just like icing on the cake left. So in this case, all we were doing was, there's the patio. We gave it
a lacquer sealant.
A sealant. So now you can see the back, the second patio that was installed last year looks just like the one that we installed the year before.
It looks splotchy on camera, but it looks really better in person.
But the gloss is there for the lacquer. It was interesting because as we were putting the lacquer on with these little rollers, if the lacquer started to dry, it formed like almost cotton candy consistency. So you had to work with it really fast. But that's
sealed.
That's the backyard there. So
we got to do our little walkway, but that's.
Yeah, you'd been wanting to do that for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a temperature thing. It's a cleaning thing.
We're very pleased with the result.
Thing.
But you need a tiki bar back there.
Well, we would love to put it. We have room now.
Yeah. So, but I wanted to show a couple of other videos, and these have to do with my office. In this case, I'll go ahead and show it now on this one. This happened to my computer on, I think it was Wednesday morning. And I ended up with that on my desktop.
The blue screen of death.
And it wasn't even the blue screen of death. It was just flashing. I couldn't get it to do anything. It would not get out of that. It took 45 minutes on the call with IT to get that fixed. But then finally they said, no, we're just going to have to replace your computer.
Oh, geez.
So, yeah, I had to replace it. And then I don't think everyone is a competent speller where I work, or at least this little label proves it.
Oh, is this the sprinkler?
Yeah. If you take a look at this, I'm walking down the hall to where our fire sprinkler setup is in the closet. And if you look closely to the label, right there, it says fire sprinkler system inside. So with that in mind, we have...
You gotta show the cam to us.
Yeah, I will. We have a label maker. And here it is. This is our label maker.
We call it Sprinkler.
Its name is Sprinkler.
And we even have a power cord because we just don't do batteries. But we bought the tape and we go around and we have everything in our house labeled.
Yeah.
All of our spices.
But the label...
Kind of like what your guys' your mom did when she got the etching machine.
However, the label maker is not labeled Sprinkler.
So. No, we don't have the word Sprinkler on it, but we will. So when I asked him, can you get the spices and use the sprinkler? People think it's just gibberish when they come to this.
But yeah, the label maker's name is Sprinkler.
So,
and then there was
I had Pog juice all over it when they had the great Pog spill.
Hold on, Arnie. Mark has a question, and that is, were your monitors connected via a USB docking hub?
No, they were not. They were connected directly into the computer. So
it just died.
It was just, they don't know exactly what was going on. It was just a fluke, and it just happened. But of course, I've been using that computer for about 7 years.
Yeah, it's just one step. One step above an abacus. It's really not of anything. It's just sad.
Yeah. So anyway, one more thing that I want to show, and that is, where I work, there is we have an asthma program where we're working with people on Medicaid to help them mitigate their issues with asthma. And one of the tools that we use is this. So I was kind of amused by this because, well, let's just say that makes me laugh. And that's mainly because diatomaceous earth.
People don't know that 2 years ago we had ant wars here. I mean, really bad ants for like 3 months.
Yeah.
They infested our house. They took over.
They kept trying to come in from various places, and it was awful.
We tried everything, and we put diatomaceous earth all over our backyard, and those little bastards would not die. Still right around November time, but I mean...
But we finally got them.
We finally got them. We did the backyard, and we got no ants yet.
But they can breathe better now?
What's that, Cherry?
They can breathe better now?
Yes.
Yeah, the diatomaceous earth is for the patients so they can kill all kinds of mites.
It helps mitigate the bugs in their living places. So yeah, it really does help them. We have various other tools that we work with. Things like vacuums and air filters, HEPA filters, things like that. So yeah, the wonderful things that we're able to do. So that's really great.
It was people ate this by the spoonful. The hippies of the 70s would literally eat this by the spoonful. So you can ingest it. Humans can eat it, but it's not good for a little because what it is there's little shards of, if you look at it microscopically, if it gets into them and it gets into their yummy exoskeleton, it just shreds them all up. So it's all little razors. But I mean, it's healthy for us.
So Sherry had a visit this week. Just want to touch on that one a little bit, Sherry, what you experienced?
A visitor?
No.
Visit with your kids.
Oh, the visit with my kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Enough said.
I didn't realize.
I want some more of the stuff in the glass.
It's ice.
I want the ice.
He wants the ice.
I didn't really realize how much I needed that break until I got up there and just did nothing. I mean, I took I took a suitcase full of fabric because I was going to quilt while I was up there. Ended up packing it all and bringing it back home because I ended up making 3 dresses for Megan and 2 for her daughter. So I was busy.
I bet you were. Okay.
But it was fun. We went on Tuesday night to my grandson's school and watched him in a dance performance.
Oh, fun.
He danced.
He danced. Actually had rhythm. I couldn't believe it. I guess at that school they've got a dance company who comes in and works with each class twice a week for half an hour, and then they do this performance at the end. So it was I think it was entitled "The Night at the Movies" because all of the songs were songs from movies. So like there was Footloose, there was
Oh, you can't have a dance party without Footloose.
there was Space Jam, there was Car Wash, there was
They went back to the 70s for that one? Wow.
oh yeah.
Look, Richard.
And
Look,
so
two.
yeah.
Oh.
My granddaughter did not allow me to get out of bed until she came in the morning to wake me up.
Oh, very
And one day I was sitting up in the bed and checking my phone and she got mad at me. I had to put the phone down, crawl back under the covers so she could come over and push me around.
3-year-olds. So
Yeah.
Richard says
and she
we'll show it again, Richard.
she did something and I got after her and her mom came down and she said, "Mama, Ema told me off." And I think she thought that I was going to get in trouble with her mom. And she said, "Well, you probably needed it. What did you do?"
So you had a nice visit.
Yeah, very
It
nice.
sounds like a nice visit. Okay. Well, we had a creepy bug incident.
Oh, the flying insects? Oh yeah, these suckers were nasty.
Doug went out to work on a little project out on the porch, and he opened the door, saw some weird bugs, and there were multiples of them, and they were flying around. So he immediately shut it down. He says, "We've got creepy bugs out on the porch.
Well,
we
I
got to
thought
do
they
something
were
about that."
wasps, because they had big wings.
He thought they were wasps.
Yeah, so we got the wasp spray, and he goes out there and looks, and they're all black. They're not wasps, but they were just all congregating. So I said, "Still spray it up there. Bugs don't come to our house because we will kill you." I don't want bugs.
But we're not sure what kind of bugs they were.
I don't know. They're gone today.
Yeah, they were gone. So we chased them away.
Tons of cobwebs, though.
Yeah. Now, Ben,
we use bug spray that's abandoned. It's banned here in California because we have to order from.
You
another
started a
state.
new job today, and tell us
I did.
What consisted of your first day of work today?
Last Friday, I spoke with my now boss. I'd worked with him at a prior company before, so we already knew each other. It was a really simple conversation. He just said, "We're going to make it easy on you. Meet me for lunch so we can have a pass off of your laptop and phone." And we had lunch today. I had a pork loin after an appetizer of a potato leek soup shot and some pommes frites. And
pommes frites? I love pommes frites.
I'm surprised you didn't demand just a club sandwich because, that's your bailiwick, so that's all you eat. I'm surprised you eat pommes frites.
Anyway, I had lunch today and my boss said, "Take it easy this week. Do a little here, do a little there. Just ease into the job and we'll get going full on next week." And I'm going, all right. So I'll be familiarizing myself with the platforms that they have, contacting IT and HR to make sure everything is all well and good, and getting ready to start tomorrow morning full on with my computer.
Oh, and our backyard, the garage is
Oh yeah.
all down.
Last week I contacted someone to come in to give me a quote on dismantling what was left of the garage and everything else in the garage.
Yeah.
He came today. He's coming back tomorrow to finish the job. But what had been here is now gone. So there is no more evidence of the garage, just a lot of crap laying around where the garage was.
Okay, we need video or it didn't happen.
Did you guys take? Was there some more salvageable, or is just everything just got pitched?
Tom was out there with him the whole time, pretty much, and he pulled a few things out, but like the grill was totally gone.
Oh, that was
a
gone.
loss.
Yeah,
It was a loss. A couple of the aluminum ladders were toast.
Mm-hmm.
The only one that didn't have anything wrong with it was the big one that folds in on itself.
Well, that's good.
The lawnmower, it looks like it was
Damaged beyond repair.
Beyond repair. You know, there was a lot of damage there.
But all of it's now excavated, and all the refuge is gone.
Everything's
Well, he's coming back tomorrow to pick up the other stuff because he told us he would take away any of the stuff that we didn't want to keep that was back there. So all of the damaged stuff he's taking away.
Apparently Richard's not going to eat again for a week.
I got a ribeye.
Oh. Wow. All this talk of food.
I want a ribeye. I took the kids out to dinner.
Tell you what, I did. Come on out this summer. We'll cook a ribeye for you.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I took the kids out to dinner, all of them, on Friday night. We went to a restaurant. They all ordered breakfast except for me. I had the Friday night special, which was prime rib.
Oh.
Where did you go to?
Brookstone?
No,
it's a little neighborhood like diner.
No, it's Brookfields. Brookfields. It's a restaurant up there that's like a family restaurant. They've got the best scones there. But the kids were ecstatic that they could have pancakes and French toast for
dinner.
For dinner.
Of course, breakfast or dinner is a simple joy. And Richard,
and then we took them then we went for frozen yogurt for dessert because I asked him, I said, do you want dessert here or do you want to go back to frozen yogurt? Because we'd gone to frozen yogurt the day before. And they chose that. They've got the best non-dairy Dole Whip, pineapple Dole frozen yogurt. It was delicious.
Richard forgets there may have been a few whiskey sours. This is a white Christmas margarita or cosmopolitan. Sorry, cosmopolitan.
Okay. So Life with Ben this past week was me following Arnie and Doug in the kitchen and watching them prepare their pizza sauce. And
following them around watching them.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I did because they did all the work.
No,
like a little dog waiting.
A little dog picking up the scraps after it drops on the floor. Yeah,
pretty much. Just call me Fido. But this coming week is going to be a special episode. And Arnie, Doug, and I went to a pop-up kitchen in San Francisco. And you'll have to tune in on Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific to find out where we went.
Yeah, definitely. You're not going to want to miss that.
Oh, they know where we went because he posted it on the YouTube or the Instabook or Facegram.
It's on YouTube, but you'll have to take a look at that short if you want to know where we went. Yeah. But Richard says, you need to prep for my arrival. Richard is coming for Friendsgiving this year. By the way, Richard, please contact us. What is your preferred whiskey? And we'll make sure that we have it on our bar for you. Because all we have.
And what color carpet do you have to roll out for him when he gets to your place?
Chartreuse.
I don't know.
He's gonna get the special one with all the Christmas decorations.
But maybe we should use it with Diet Coke.
The invitations went out, so of my theme.
But maybe we should.
I didn't get an invitation.
Oh, that's a given. You got to be there. You have to be there.
We'll do you on another day.
No, she has to be there.
No, we'll do her on another day. I don't want to hog the day.
But she's got to meet everyone.
She will.
Okay.
We'll see.
Well, just a reminder, it's 217 days until Christmas. but that doesn't keep us from celebrating here. In the Moment of Groove, you're going to see one of the Moments of Groove that I edited for this past Christmas time. And it was just, it shows a lot of Friendsgiving from this past year. So it was a lot of fun. But in the meantime, that's what's happening.
I have a bit of a Christmas thing for you. At the Jungle Bird, my granddaughter said, Ema, come here, you have to see this creepy thing. So she takes me out to the patio. She says, look up there. In the second story of this building, there's a window, and it's got this creepy blow mold Santa looking down at the patio.
Oh, I love it. I would totally buy it.
Okay, Richard is saying that he wants to see the throwback. Let's go ahead. We'll run that throwback now. Okay, everyone. We'll be right back. Just watch this.
This program was made possible in part by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
Next time on Pepper Tree Villa, it's a taste of Christmas you won't want to miss.
This is for my peeps.
Okay.
This is a gingerbread turd.
It reminds me of the gingerbread man from Shrek.
Eat me! It's nasty. It's not thick and creamy. It's like flavored water. That unfortunately cannot go back to Trader Joe's. That's down the drain it goes. It smells like wet paper and feet. Licked sourdough bread. It should get rid of the numbing sensation. Oh yeah, that's going back to Trader Joe's or wherever.
That's not bad. No. This one's a keeper.
Really? It's going back. We're 0 for 3 now.
These are thin. Yeah. I did not like the tea. Did not like the eggnog, and I definitely did not like the Stollen.
The reviews are in. I'm not nauseated.
These are not going back to Trader Joe's.
I can honestly say I've never dipped a stroopwafel in my life. Lego my stroopwafel.
These are winner. These are not going back to Trader Joe's.
All right.
It seems like those things need raisins.
Yeah, these are not going back to Trader Joe's. Oh, it smells like toothpaste.
JoJo's peppermint cookies now with more whitening power.
These are going back to Trader Joe's.
Let's go with a raspberry cookie.
They absolutely have zero flavor. They taste like nothing.
I think the flavor is supposed to come from the raspberry.
No, those are going back to Trader Joe's. What is up with all these hard, crunchy cookies?
This is fruitcake. I've never had it before.
Oh my god, the guy's brave.
Take one for the team.
He's my hero. Oh my lord, look at the
Follow.
Oh my, look at the
It looks like You swallowed. Okay, you're getting the tang. This is going back to Trader Joe's.
Don't miss a Pepper Tree Villa Taste of Christmas right here on PBS. Brought to you in part by Trader Joe's.
Jim eating that fruitcake makes me laugh
I would
every
just-
time.
I would have gotten rum every time I would take a bite. I would put some rum on it and then eat it because I wouldn't swallow. I would so. Oh, Jim is great. You guys gotta follow him.
Jim is hilarious. He really is.
Oh, Jimbo.
Yeah, we have to have Jim on the show again for another tasting show like that because he always manages to find some gems when we're doing that.
Let's see.
Yeah. So
Okay, we got to get these two fed because they look a little.
yeah, you're
little
looking
crabby, okay.
Yeah, we got to get you fed because they have not had dinner yet. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Should we just move forward? Like I said, you're gonna see.
We will have Jim on. Oh, we can.
Jim for the Taste of World Market, definitely. We'll have Jim on for that. So, yeah. But in the meantime, everyone, why don't you go ahead and just stick around for this moment of groovy. And like I said, this is one that I edited for Christmas last year.
Oh, wow.
It brings back some nice memories. So go check it out. Stick with us. Anyway, I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
And you're watching PTV Live Holiday Edition here on YouTube. We're very happy also about about that. But also,
we're very happy about
thanks to Margie for the super chat. We really appreciate it. Very nice of you. So everyone, Have a magical evening. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. And now it's time for your moment of groovy. So good night,
See
everyone.
ya. Thank you.
Good
Ciao.
night.